Will you have another chance with your ex or not? Has too much bad stuff happened and now your chances are just ruined? Or will you have another shot? Hey, what's up? I'm Coach Benny and I help people get their exes back. And before I did this, I was a dating coach for 5 years where I had to pay attention to how attraction works. And I used that experience to help you get your ex back. Now, if you've gone through a breakup with your ex, you've experienced all these very personal disconnects with your ex, communication breakdown, a lot of problems, little gripes that they have. You've experienced them pushing you away and maybe steadily moving towards somebody else or whatever the case is. And in your mind, things are in bad shape. You're thinking, hey, I don't even know if I can ever have a chance again. I think they seem very done. Yeah, because they're not messaging you as much. They're not giving you the same amount of attention as in the past. There's a clear, going away from you, right? Now, for those of us in the dating advice world or the coaching world, or even just people that have spent time in men's communities or women's communities focused on pickup artistry or charisma, we are very, very in touch with these principles of attraction. That is, if we were to walk into a bar tonight or a club or something like that and kind of look around and watch people, what are the actions that people are taking? The people that are magnetizing other people. In other words, if there's a guy that's catching the attention of women, what is he doing? Okay? In this raw environment, what is happening? Just from a purely observational perspective, what kind of behaviors are they doing? And when you get in touch with what works on a very pure, raw level with strangers, it's instructive for what you need to be doing with your ex because you get them back the same way that you got them to begin with. If you think about it, you got them at one point and you did the right things. Now, what makes it confusing is that you end up having problems over time, right? There's communication breakdown, there's a lot of issues. And so in your mind, you're thinking, oh, well, maybe if I just fix the problem, I'll just go to them and I'll tell them how much I've changed. And then voila, everything is correct. And it doesn't work that way. Problem resolution does not create attraction. If I go into a bar right now, there's a girl smoking, and I go up to her and I'm like, hey, I think you're hot, but you got to quit smoking. What's your 10-step plan for fixing this smoking problem? Oh, by the way, can I have your number? Like, that's getting me nowhere. People come together over high vibes, right? They come together over enjoying each other's company and laughing. So once you get in touch with what works on a very raw level, you start to understand that, oh, I can just use this stuff on my ex. I don't need to, write some letter. I don't need to fix all the problems per se. You do need to fix them later in therapy. But in terms of attracting them back, it has no bearing upon you getting them. Now, problems come into play where you can't use charisma on them. You can't use these principles of attraction because they're avoidant. They have their walls up. They're avoiding you for some reason. Either they think that you're going to hurt them or they're overwhelmed or they have fear of commitment. So, these kind of things. And that's where no contact comes into play because, you can use attraction on your ex and get them back, but not right now. When they said they were done, you can look in their eyes and you can see that they meant it. And even their behaviors on social media are mirroring this truth that right now you can't get anywhere with them. But if you give it the right amount of time and you learn the fundamentals of how to bring somebody in, it's just a matter of time before you have another shot. You see, most people don't get their exes back because they don't know what the pitfalls are. They don't know what to stay away from. They don't know what to do. So their ex comes back and then they blow their chances because they go right back into the old problems. They ask them to get back together too soon. They don't spend the time attracting their ex. So listen, if you want my help with this process, we'd love to help you out. Click into my profile, click this link right here, schedule a call with me, and I'm going to listen to your story, and then I'll give you a step-by-step plan to get your ex back.